So we've got 45 minutes of Pilates, and I will preface the class by saying that my classes the last couple of days have been really intense, and I think see I'm out. Doors locked, can't. So I'm working on just in myself and as a community, I'm working on strength and cardio, or strength and stamina. So Pilates is very much about strength and stabilising, so we're just going to add in a little bit of cardio with it too. Having said that, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I will encourage you to. I will, try and push you a little bit, but if we do something that's just not right for you, don't worry about it. Lie down. Full body stretch, legs long, arms long. Big deep breaths. Oh, nice big yawning stretch. Maybe a little climb the ladder. Side stretch, rib stretch, big deep breaths. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Drop your knees over to the right side. It doesn't really matter which side you go first, but drop the knees over, extend the left arm, took the knees right, and just relax in a twist. Then bring the knees back through centre, twist it over to the other side. And then come back to centre, give your knees one more squeeze, and then set them up into tabletop. So shins parallel to the floor, thereabouts, knees directly above hips. Now squeeze your belly into your spine. You can use your hands. Your hands are a really good tool for feedback. You can have a bit of a poke around. So make sure you can feel the activation of your belly squeezing in towards your spine. As you do that, pelvic floor lifts as well. You want to breathe into the rib cage. You're going to keep the spine lengthening. Bring your arms down by your sides. You can use them as a bit of stabilising. And then just start with single toe taps. So one toe's tapped to the floor, and then the leg lift backs up. The other toes tap to the floor, leg lifts back up. What we want to try and not do is bend the knee joint any more than 90 degrees. So how the knee joint is in tabletop, that's how the angle of the leg, how it stays. The cheat is to bend the knee. So squeeze through the belly to make sure the hips stay nice and stable as you do the single leg lowers. If you feel it like quite a bit through the front of your hips, your hip flexors, that's normal. They're the global muscles that will kick in because the belly's not quite strong enough to really stabilise through the hips. So just know that you'll feel it, but it's while you're strengthening. Squeeze the belly more. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then hug your knees back into your chest. Give them a squeeze. You can take a full body stretch again. Useful especially if you do feel it through your hip flexors a lot, where you can pop your ribs, stretch out through your belly tissues, and then that'll release some of your hips, the front of your hips as well, because we're going to do that again. So take one more breath here. Hug your knees back into your chest. Squeeze, and then set up your tabletop. So our lower back can be on or off the floor. Off the floor is our neutral spine, just slightly off the floor. On the floor is what we call an imprint. So I'll leave that up to you, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Traditionally, they used to use imprint method all the time. Now we're using a little bit more of the neutral pelvis position. So double toe taps from here, both legs lower down, same thing, both legs lift up. Now we're putting more load with both legs lowering at the same time. There's more load on that hip flexors, if you're feeling it there, but also the belly. So you have to squeeze your belly in even more to maintain the stability through your hips. And then don't hold your breath. You need the oxygen to move through the body to fuel it. Let's go for another 5, 4. Again, you can use your hands as feedback, especially if you're feeling your hips tilt forward and back. 3, as your legs lower and lift. 2. Remember, knee joint stays at the same angle. 1. Hug your knees. Again, option to take a full body stretch if you feel that's appropriate for your belly and for your hips. Otherwise, you can just continue to hug your knees. And so hopefully you would have felt some activation or a lot of activation around the center of your body. We're going to move through some kind of momentum exercises that we want to maintain that activation. It takes a bit of coordination to do that. Let's take a hamstring stretch. Left foot flat, right leg lifts. One more breath. Swap it over to the other side. We're going to come back to tabletop. Bring your arms above your head though. So they're floating off the floor, biceps are by your ears. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to bring the arms up and over, lift your head and shoulders and reach towards the front of the room. On the inhale, we come back down to arms above head. Exhale, little sit up, just the shoulders lift, then inhale, lower back down. We're doing that 7 more times. Use your breath, inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Now you can continue with the legs as is, or you can half extend them out in front. That's going to increase the lever load. And you can leave them as is for the last 2, or extend them completely to a 45-degree angle. The motion stays the same. 1 more. And then hug your knees. Again, the option for the full body stretch. So it's that brace position that we're trying to sort of feed back to the body as a muscle memory. So then when we do some more challenging and more momentum exercises with a lot more movement, that brace position stays with us. So again, come back to tabletop, arms above your head, breathe in. We've got 10 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So I call this level 2, because level 1 is your feet on the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And then level 3 would be that half extend. So the knees stay bent, legs on about a 45-degree angle. Motion, the movement stays the same. Nice and controlled. Now I've lost count. Last 4 is full extended, optional. 3, 2, 1 more. Hug your knees. Ooh, maybe a full body stretch. Pop your ribs, stretch your belly out, especially if you're feeling it through the front of your hips. Take in 3 more breaths. Now what happens when we turn around, we're going to rock and roll over onto our front. And when we turn around, we tend to lose the belly activation and it goes more into our backs. That's what we want to try and not do. So hug your knees into your chest if they're not there already. Bring your hands in behind your knees, lift your head and shoulders and make a C shape of your spine, and then rock and roll on that shape. Maybe do 3 or 4. You can balance at the top end and then rock back. Make sure your head doesn't hit the mat behind you. And then just cross your ankles once you get up and over and come into your forearm plank. So come onto your elbows, whatever's comfortable for your hands, but make sure your elbows are stacking directly underneath your shoulders. Now the modification is the knees on the floor. And feel free, especially if you're newer to Pilates or if you need to look after yourself for your practice today, feel free to modify as much as you need. Everything we do can be done modified. Make sure your belly, that what you just felt in those previous exercises, that contraction of the belly, maintain that here. Otherwise, your back muscles, before it was the hip flexors, now it's the back muscles, they're going to take on some of that weight. And that's what we want to avoid. Heels back, crown of the head forward, push the floor away, hug your elbows in, feel that brace position. It's really important for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath, and then come onto your knees and take a shell stretch. So hips to heels, hands come behind you, down by your sides, and forehead on the floor. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders really fall over your legs too, so they get a little bit of a stretch out. One more breath. Now come up into your high plank. So bring your hands out in front. Same thing, make sure you have that stacking. So wrists, elbows, shoulders. Again, you could do this modified, knees on the floor. Really push the floor away, grip the mat with your fingertips. Feel that brace position of your belly. Heels back, head forward. There's a little doming that happens through your upper back. You push the floor away, you'll separate your shoulder blades. As you do that, you slide them down your back. So this muscle called serratus anterior switches on and stabilizes your scapula, your shoulder blade. Now from here, take a breath in. Exhale your right knee to your right elbow. On the inhale, come back to the high plank. On or off the knee, up to you. On the exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, high plank. Knees can be on the floor. You can do this with the knees on the floor or the knees off. Now take a breath in. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, high plank. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Right to right. Inhale, left to left. One more, right to right. Inhale, left to left. Inhale, child's pose, or what we call shell stretch in Pilates. Round through your spine, soften through your shoulders, allow them to stretch out. Big deep breaths for fuel and recovery, really important. One more breath. And then come up, back up into your high plank. But this time we're going to take side plank. All the weight is going to go onto your right hand, left hand to the sky. Now you can, this is the modification. We'll actually start with the modification, right knee on the floor. For those of you who haven't done my Pilates class before, we're building a sequence. So left foot, you're going to place that on the floor just in front of your right knee. And then on your exhale, you're going to lift that right knee and touch it to the right elbow, similar to what we did in our high plank. And then place the knee back down to the floor, send the left foot back. But now it's in side plank. Left foot finds the floor, right knee lifts up and touches the right elbow, then the right knee replaces, left foot goes back. Let's do that again. Place, lift, place, extend. Again, place, lift, place, extend. One more like that. Place, lift, place, extend. Now if you're not modifying, full side plank, left foot places, right knee comes through to touch, the right leg goes back, and then the left foot stacks on top. We do that again. So left foot places, knee to elbow, foot comes back, then we stack. Three more. Left foot, right knee, right leg, left leg. Two more. Place, lift, extend, place. One more. Place, lift, send it back, straight over to the other side, but left knee on the floor. Right hand to the sky. So we'll do it really slowly to start. Right foot comes in front, you place it on the floor, push down to lift up, left knee to left elbow, then the left knee finds the floor, right leg extends back to side plank. Yeah. Place, lift, touch the elbow, place the knee, extend the right leg. Do that again. Foot, knee, knee, leg. Right foot, left knee, left elbow, place the knee, extend the leg. We'll do that 2 more times. Do that 1 more time. Now, if you're modifying, stay as you are. If you're taking full side plank, set up your side plank first, then right foot, place, left knee comes through, left leg extends, right leg stacks on top. Foot, knee to elbow, extend the left, extend the right. Foot, knee to elbow, left leg extends, right stacks on top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Child's pose or your shell stretch. Knees down, arms down by sides, forehead to the floor. Big fueling breaths. So we've got a high plank, knee to elbow, then side plank, knee to elbow, then other side plank, knee to elbow. We started in forearm plank though. So we're going to come back to forearm plank. Set yourself up in your forearm plank. Again, you can do this on your knees. Now similar, but same but different. Instead of knee to elbow, you're just going to take your knee out to the side. So it's very much glute work, and then send it back to your forearm plank. Out to the other side, and send it back. Right comes out to the side. Think of a dog at a fire hydrant. Send it back. Left leg out to the side, left knee, send it back. One more either side. Right, send it back. Then left, send it back. Child's pose or shell. Now in high plank or high side plank, it's the bottom knee that touches the elbow. In forearm side plank, it's the opposite. Top knee touches the elbow. So come into your forearm plank, then shift the weight again to the right side first. Again, you can modify this. Right knee on the floor, left hand to the sky. Now your left knee, it's a top knee, top elbow. Lifts, they touch, then you extend it. You can even extend the left arm overhead if you like. It's the exhale, we bring the knee and elbow to meet. The inhale for the leg extension. Exhale, touch. Inhale, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now, if you're modifying, stay as you are. Otherwise, the full is full side plank. Feet stack, top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Straight over, left side takes the weight. Left knee on the floor to modify, right hand reaches. Now it's a top knee, top elbow. Touch the knee and elbow, and then extend it back long again. Touch the knee, extend it long. Knee touch, extend. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Beautiful. Full side plank or stay modified. Go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Child's pose. Shell stretch. So that's the nuts and bolts of it. Of course, that's not the end of it. There's a little bit more that's really going to up your ante, up your heart rate. So there's a lot of strength there, stability. We're going to add in the stamina, the cardio. As I mentioned at the beginning though, everything is optional. So if you're not feeling it, don't stress. Just stick with the slow version that we've been doing. Otherwise, come up into your high plank. Stack, feel that stabilization through your shoulders and through your core, like we did at the very beginning. Lift the belly, squeeze it in. Now, the slow version is knee to elbow, and then send it back. Opposite side, touch, send it back. Otherwise, running mountain climbers. So it's faster, and you can do this as fast as you like or as slow as you like. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, now side plank. All the weight in the right hand, modify with the right knee. Left foot, right knee, right elbow, extend, extend. Foot, knee to elbow, extend. 3 more. Everything's in 5s. 2, 1. Straight over to the other side. Right foot, left knee, left elbow. 4 more. 3. Awesome, doing well. 2. 1 more. Forearm plank. Now again, you can do it slow, knee out to the side, knee out to the side. I will preface with this, the faster you go, the harder it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, side plank, side forearm plank, top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side, top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Child's pose. Shell stretch, breathe. Now we've got one more little add-on in between the end of the high planks before the forearm planks. So come up into your high plank. We're just going to do the add-on first. So the first add-on, the stepping version, right foot out to the side, left foot out to the side. Now you can either go wide off the mat or just to the outside edge of your mat, up to you, and then back in. So you're either stepping or jumping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You end up on the inside, feet together. You jump to one side of the mat or step, and then to the other side. So the step is just a quick step over or a jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. So obviously the stepping is a bit easier, not strength-wise. The stepping requires just as much strength, but the jumping increases our cardio, and that's where we improve our stamina and our power. So we get to really work on the power in the body. So taking 5 more really long, slow, deep breaths, because you know it's going to hurt. The full sequence done all together. It's a goodie. 2 more. 1 more. We need some motivation. High plank. Step or slow or fast. Go for it. 5. Knee to elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank to the right. Hand left foot, right knee. Send it back. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Straight over to the other side. Right foot, left knee. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Here it is. A little jump out, feet wide, feet in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet to one side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank. Knees wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side forearm plank, top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Forearm plank and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. However you want to rest. You can take that shell stretch again or just lie down.
Again, big deep breaths. The good news is we've only got 2 more sets to do. The better news is there's no break in between. So from our forearm plank hold, we go straight back up into high plank. Game on again. Really? Yes, Dee, really. Let's do it. Up you come. High plank, walk or run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank, bottom knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight over to the other side. Bottom knee to elbow. 5, 4, 3. Everything on. 2. Maintain that stability. 1. High plank. Jump wide together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank. Knees wide. 5, 4, 3, 2. Side. Forearm plank. Top knee, top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight over to the other side. Top knee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Forearm plank hold. 10, 9, 8. Use this to brace and breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4. Mind over matter. 3, 2, 1. High plank. We do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Bottom knee. Elbow. 4 more. 3. Really loop that right shoulder. 2. 1 more. Side plank. Other side. Bottom knee. Elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank. Knees wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side forearm plank. Top knee elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your forearm plank. The last 30 seconds. Big deep breaths. Brace. Squeeze everything in. If you have to, you can drop your knees, but hold your plank. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're done. Well, you've done that anyway. Pick a cheek, baby, lie down. Close your eyes. Feel free to take a shell stretch. Feels good to be alive, huh? It reminds us, I am human. I can feel my heart beating out of my chest. Therefore, I know I am alive. Beautiful. Take in 5 more. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then make your way back onto your back. So maybe crawl yourself forward, cross your ankles behind, lie down. Big full body stretch. Reach your arms and legs long. And then hug your knees back into your chest. We've got one more thing that we have to do. And those of you who are regulars to our Powerhouse Pilates, you'll know exactly what that is. Series 8, 8 sets of 8 bicycles, 4 different arm variations. We repeat backwards. So hug your right knee into your chest, let your left leg go long, hands and head on the floor, brace through your belly, breathe deep into your lung capacity, and just don't give up. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, head and hands lift up off the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, opposite elbow to knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, long arm to long leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We repeat the arms backwards, long arms. 7, 4, opposite elbow to knee. 8, 4, hands and head off the floor. 8, 4, hands and head on the floor. 8, 4, place your feet flat to the floor, knees to the sky. Squeeze your butt cheeks and push your feet into the floor. Lift up to your Pilates bridge. Pilates bridge is all about your butt. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Keep the belly pulling in. Now while you're up here, pulse. Just a little, like an inch or 2 up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7. This is going to help relax your hip flexors. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Getting ready to do it all again. Slowly roll out. Hug your knees in, both of them. Keep the left leg, right leg goes long. We go again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Head and hands lift up. 8, 4, opposite elbow to knee. 8, 4, long arm to long leg. 8, 4, repeating it backwards, long arms again. 4, opposite elbow to knee. 8, 4, head and hands off the floor. 8, 4, squeeze the belly in, head and hands down. 7, 6, 5, 4, Pilates bridge. Place your feet, squeeze your butt, lift your hips, hold it at the top end. Feet are planted down firmly and your quads are working, they're on as well. But your focus, your priority is squeezing those glutes together. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The more you squeeze, 5, the more you'll release your hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll out, hug your knees. 3 is a lucky number, right? Keep your right leg, left leg goes long. Lucky number 3. 8, 7, 6,
8, 4, head and hands on the floor, 8, 4, Pilates bridge, roll up, squeeze your butt, hold top end, belly sucks in, pulse, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll out. Beautiful timing. Hug your knees in. Give them a squeeze. Hammy stretch. Same as we did at the beginning. Left foot flat, right leg to the side. Place that right ankle on top of your left knee. Figure 4 stretch. Hug that left knee in towards your chest. Right hand goes in between the legs. And then slowly release, right foot flat to the floor. Extend the left leg up, hammy stretch. Left ankle, right knee. Hug the right knee in, left hand in between the legs. Slowly release, hug your knees back in. Rock and roll yourself over. Come onto your belly. Reach around and grab one foot and take a quad stretch. Swap it over other side. And then coming to a sphinx, a belly stretch. Onto your elbows first. Dig your hip bones into the floor and then lift your collarbones up. And feel your belly fibers stretch out. If you want, you can take it up higher into a seal stretch. If you took it up, bring it back down, look over your right shoulder. And you'll feel a left oblique stretch. Bring it over to the other side. This is one of my favourite songs, I don't know why. And I left just enough time for 1 minute in plank. Up you come. On or off your knees. Push the floor away, hug your elbows in, lengthen head to heels. To the end of this song, it's all you gotta hold for. Squeeze it in, belly up and in. Breathe. You got 15 seconds to go, that's it. Beautiful, last breath. You shell stretch. Knees down, hips to heels. Arms, you can take a child's pose version if you want arms out in front or down by your sides. Then make your way back onto your back.
For the twist that we started off at the very beginning, hug your knees into your chest, drop them over to the right, extend your left arm. Bring your knees back through centre, take them over to the other side, extending with the right arm. And then come back through centre and lay flat. Legs long, arms long. If you have a towel, feel free to place it over your eyes. Just lie down for the last few moments of practice to allow your body to come back into a state of rest so it can absorb all the goodness that you've just done. Yoga and Pilates are such a good combination. You know, you could say that Pilates makes you a better yoga practitioner and vice versa. Yoga makes you a better Pilates practitioner. I'm a firm believer that, you know, the mind work that we do in yoga really facilitates a strong Pilates practice because it is very much mind over matter. Our minds like to talk us out of things. But now you know. Now you know you can do it. Doesn't have to be pretty, right? Take in 3 more deep breaths. And then blink your eyes open. You might like to roll over onto a side and help yourself up, but you are officially done, diddly done.